and welcome to the Erev Shabbos Torah Outreach Program, Burst of Inspiration. Today's Burst of Inspiration is sponsored by the Braunschweiger family in honor of the Bodkins family and the Torah Outreach Program. Thank you. This week's Parsha, the last Parsha in the book of Shabbos, in the book of Exodus. We finish building the Mishkan, the tabernacle, the portable temple, Beis Hamikdash, that traveled with the Jewish people for the 40 years that they were in the desert, and then entered with them into Israel and remained until when they built the first temple. The Torah goes through tremendous detail of building this Mishkan. And I've always said the Torah is supposed to be meant for every generation. And if there's not something we can learn from it, it wouldn't be written down. And the Mishkan, with all the intricacies that the Torah tells us, you could actually build it from just looking at the words. It'll never be built again. The Mishkan was temporary. We pray every day that the Beis Hamikdash will be rebuilt. But the Mishkan, never again. So why all the intricacies? Well, we've talked about many different reasons, but I saw something recently that I thought it's very important for what we do here. The Mishkan was commanded after the sin of the golden calf. The Jewish people, immediately after getting the Torah, 40 days later, they built a golden calf, which was heresy, completely against everything that they were taught and everything that they accepted upon themselves when they got the Torah. Moshe came down from the mountain, saw this, and as we all know, he broke the tablets, broke the luchos. And for a short time, for 40 days, the world had Torah, and now the world didn't, again. When the world was first made, when God first made the world, we say it was tohu vavohu, it was empty, it was lacking. It was a shell, an empty shell. And it remained that empty shell until the Torah was given, and now the world fulfilled its purpose. It was now a place where the Jewish people can study, learn, and follow the precepts and the commandments of the Torah. So for that 40 days, the world was complete. And then, when the Jewish people sinned with the golden calf, Moses broke the tablets, and again the world was empty. And they were commanded to build a Mishkan, a tabernacle, which in many ways was a microcosm of the world. When were they commanded to build it? After Yom Kippur, when they were forgiven for the sin of the golden calf. They did their work. They put in the effort. They did tshuva. They repented for their mistake. They changed themselves. And God said, okay, now build a Mishkan. And the work of the Mishkan was like a microcosm of the entire world. God was telling them, when the Torah was taken away, the world went back into the state of tohu vavohu, emptiness. And then, when you did your teshuvah, you repented, you went from the lowest depths. How low can a person get that 40 days after the Torah is given and they make this incredible commitment that we will serve God and no one else, and then they serve this idol? The worst of the worst. And now that you repented, you're going to have a place in building the world again. You build the Mishkan, the tabernacle, a dwelling place for the divine presence of God, showing that you're on a level, again, that you can be a partner with God in building and perfecting the world. You went from the lowest of the low to the greatest heights, that God made you a partner in his rebuilding and putting Torah back into the world. And you were part of building it by building the different aspects of the 6 days of creation and putting it into the tabernacle, into the Mishkan, the microcosm of the world. The rabbis tell us that God allowed the sin of the golden calf to happen and forgave them for it in order to teach future generations. No one can't come back. No one, no matter what we've done, can go where they went from the lowest to the low. That means anyone can come back and go to the highest heights of being of partnering with God and perfecting the world. We all have that power, that spirituality, that ability within inside us. We can all come back. We can all become God's partners in perfecting this world. Shabbos.